patiently. I have vision, no I can count on me. So stand up for the champ.
Stand up for the champions. Yami.
Stand up.
Senegal.
Stand up.
They have finally won the AFCON for the first time in their entire history.
Stand up.
Do you know that in the history of the AFCON, in the history of the African Cup of Nations, no team has never won it after trying for 3 times. Once you have reached the final for 3 times, Ogade, you must win one surely. Good afternoon, 360 here at Vio Ultimate FM.
It's just life, that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and we
with the leg and destroy, the commanding commander, the Puyaka evangelist, the small body big engine, oh Fakonga, Baba Ward, the king of boys is in the building. A lot of things to talk about. Where do I start? A lot of matches were played yesterday, including the AFCON final.
stand up for the champion.
If you did not final, waiting you gain. Moving on. Let's start with the MPFL.
And when I fall down,
Nigeria Professional Football League.
to pick myself,
Dakada FC won their game at home against Kano Pillars by 1-0.
I have to pick.
Abia Warriors played a 1-1 draw
And when
against Nasarawa United. Plateau United won their game at home against Rivers United by 1-0.
stand up for the champions,
Moving on. Why United won their game at home against Lobby Stars by 1-0. Wiki Toys played a 0-0 draw against Enugu Rangers. Sunshine Stars lost at home against Eyimba. Remo Stars went their unbeaten run by shooting down Shooting Stars by 1-0. Niger Tornadoes, they won their match on Wednesday, that is on the 9th of February. That match is coming up by 4 p.m. Moving on, Ogade.
be the best, number one.
Let us see what happened in where Crystal Palace won their game at home by 2-0 against Hartlepool. Cambridge United lost at home against Luton Town.
Count on me
Tottenham won their game by 3-1 against Brighton and Hove Albion.
for the champion.
Liverpool 1 against Cardiff City.
Stand up.
Nottingham Forest, surprisingly, Nottingham Forest made sure that they dump Leicester City, the defending champion, by 4-1. Ogade. Bournemouth lost to Boreham Wood by 1-0.
Champions for the champions. Stand up. Here we go.
Manchester United lost in penalties
Now it's just
to Middlesbrough
most.
by 8-7 after 1-1 at the normal time.
Have our strengths and we
Kidminster lost at home against West Ham United.
can't you see
Chelsea won their game against Plymouth Ajayi by 2-1, thumping them with a 2-0. Wolves lost their game against Norwich City by 1-0. Wolves lost that game at home. Huddersfield won their game against Barnsley. Everton made sure that this is the Frank Lampard's first game as an Everton coach. He made sure that he won that game by 4-1. Stoke City won their game against Wigan Athletic by 2-0.
to pick
Southampton won their game by 2-1 against Coventry.
myself back.
Moving on,
And when I fall down,
let's look at what happened in the Spanish La Liga.
and when I fall down,
Getafe won their game by 3-0 against Levante. Elche won their game against Alaves by 3-1. Real Mallorca won their game by 2-1 against Cadiz. Celta Vigo won their game at home against Rayo Vallecano by 2-0. Osasuna played a 0-0 draw against Sevilla. Valencia played also a 0-0 draw against Real Sociedad. And Barcelona game by 4-2 against Atletico Madrid. We Betis lost. They lost to Villarreal by 2-0. Real Madrid made sure that they won their game against Granada, but it was a hard-fought game. They made sure that they won that game by 1-0 against Granada. Today by 9 p.m. Let's go on a quick break. When we come back, Ogade, we continue. Don't forget that this is Ultimate FM. This is Ultimate FM, where we give you the best of sports analysis, where we take you 360 degrees around the world of sports. Don't touch that dial, Ogade. If you touch that dial, Ogade, we are going to be right back. Hold on.
Leave him for me for pure radio. Or like me, I did enjoy him for me. I did go for now.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this view radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special somewhere. And 091-374-23830 with VO Resort and Event Center.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
View radio.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
Stand up for the champions, Ogade. Stand up for Senegal. They have finally won the African Cup of Nations for the first time in their entire history. And the funniest part is that a lot of people rooted for Senegal to win because they said, how can Egypt be gunning for the eighth AFCON title? They said, God, they go and rest. Many people will never win them before. Test how they be. And that was what happened yesterday. Up Senegal. Moving on. German Bundesliga. Hector Berlin played a 1-1 draw against Bochum. Augsburg made sure they won their game by 2-0 against Union Berlin. Mainz 05 won their game by 2-0 against Hoffenheim. Arminia Bielefeld won they played the 1-1 draw against Mönchengladbach. FC Cologne won their game at home against SC Freiburg by 1-0. Stuttgart lost at home by 3-2 against Eintracht Frankfurt. Bayern Munich made sure that they won their match by 3-2 against RB Leipzig. Dortmund, surprisingly, lost their game by 5-2 against Bayer Leverkusen. Wolfsburg won their game by 4-1 against Luther Fort. Moving on, in the France Ligue 1, Marseille, they won their game by 5-2 against Angers. Saint-Etienne won their game by 3-1 against Montpellier. Monaco won their game against Lyon by 2-0. Lorient won their game also by 2-0 against Lens. Reims won their game by 5-0 against Bordeaux. Lost at home against Clermont Foot by 1-0. And Strasbourg won their game at home by 1-0 against Nantes. Rennes won their games by 2-0 against Brest. And Lille lost their game. They lost PSG.
The best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently.
None.
I have vision, oh I believe.
Let's talk about the AFCON finals.
I can count.
AFCON finals. wetin ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀gá dé.
for the champion.
The AFCON is finally a beautiful game of the Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, the German Bundesliga. All our club games are going to be back because this AFCON was taken away, or they were distracting us. Yes, we are Africans and we are supposed to be proud that our AFCON, UEFA Champions League has now come and gone.
Stand up,
Proudly African, Ogade.
champion, stand up, stand up
After normal regular time,
for the champion.
Egypt and making it 120 minutes without scoring a goal. Sadio Mane missed a crucial penalty in the 7th minute of that game, and he made sure that he paid for it by making sure that he scored that decisive penalty that made sure that they clinched the 2021 AFCON title there in Cameroon. It was an interesting encounter between Egypt and Senegal. I beg your pardon, Egypt and Senegal. Did you watch that game? Did you see that game? If you did not see that game, wetin shele na wetin dey happen. Yesterday was weekend now. You should have watched that game. Don't forget to follow me live at Ultimate FM on Facebook. Third, let's talk about the AFCON final. And if you want to make it a private affair, if you want to make it a different affair, you can follow me personally on my Facebook page, my Facebook handle at Ironze Venicius. Watch me live today. I don't know why I have decided to wear a Manchester United jersey, despite the fact that 1, I'm not a Manchester United fan. 2, Manchester United were dumped out of the FA Cup by ordinary and the defending champions Leicester City. They are also knocked out of the FA Cup.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Now, someone was saying that why didn't they allow Sadio Mane to take penalty in the AFCON final? Now the question is this: Mane was supposed to take, all these big players, they like taking the last kick of every game so that they will be the center of attraction when lifting such trophies. So that was why Salah, if you watch the game against Cameroon, he was waiting to play the final penalty, but it did not get to him because it is 5 penalties each. And now Egypt already missed 2. Now Senegal called for, so there was no space for Salah to play his penalty. So that was why Salah did not play. If not, Salah was supposed to play the 5th penalty of that game. So that was particular penalty. So we don't just come here to talk about sports. We always come here to make sure that we educate, analyze, and dissect sports at its best. Fans, I know they will say that it is both Liverpool versus Liverpool, but Ogade, somebody pass somebody. Somebody pass somebody. If you know your boss, you go know your boss. Congrats to Sadio Mane for clinching the AFCON 2021 title. It is not easy. He has tried, Ogade.
Lead me to my
We are going to go on a commercial break. Starting from today, we are going to be picking our sports icon of every sports system. We are going to be picking a sports icon. It doesn't matter whether he's still alive or not. It doesn't matter whether he's still active playing or not. But we are going to always make sure that we have a sports icon in when it comes to sports system. This is how to celebrate these people that are giving us joy. It's not all about football. No, we are going to be selecting both from basketball, from tennis, from volleyball, name it. We are going to be selecting our sports icon from any part of sports. It doesn't matter the one you are participating, because most people don't like football. So we are going to be taking our sports icon from every angle of sports. It doesn't matter which one it is or that they are going to say it. When we come back from this commercial break, we are going to tell you who our sports icon is. I know your body is shaking. Is it Ronaldo? Is it Messi? Is it Neymar? Just we are going to take our sports icon right after this commercial break. Join me on Facebook at Ultimate FM. And also join me on my personal Facebook at VENATIUS. I will take it again. VENATIUS. Join me live and see me wearing the Manchester United jersey. I'm not a Manchester United fan per se.
I have to pick myself.
One more, leave this radio for me now. I enjoy this VO radio.
Hey, gida living for me for pure radio. Like me, I enjoy them for me. Haji Koko, Nagodi.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this VO radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to capital up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
VO Radio. VO Radio. VO Radio FM. We are the best.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000 courts, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to capital up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-26640 and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
Break Ogade. Welcome from that break Ogade. Now before I talk about our sports icon for today, there's something mouth-watering that is coming up this Valentine's Day. Should I tell you guys? Are you ready for it? It is VO FM. It is the grand opening of VO Clubhouse on 14th of February 2022 Agade. I'm going to be there live and expect our beautiful hosts, our beautiful presenters, Dami Lola Lovett, and again we are going to grace that show. We are going to be there live and direct at VO Clubhouse opening. It is the first of its kind. I don't know where you are supposed to be on February 14th, but That is the best place to be on Lovers Day.
Make way.
Bring your words, bring your wife, bring your girlfriend, bring your side chick or gade. Vio Club 14th of February 2022. But before that, do you know that we're having a pool party? Afternoon pool party at Vio Pool and Bar. That is where it will start. Until in the night, we are going to party hard until Mama calls. If Mama no call you agade, we are going to party till dawn. Vio Clubhouse opening 14th February 2022. Bring your words, bring your entire family. We are ready for you. Vio Clubhouse, the best of its kind. We are having a lot of mouth-watering shows on that day. A lot of people are coming. So I don't know what you are going to be doing at home. In fact, I don't know where else you are going to stay. I don't know where else you are going on February 14th. But the best decision you are going to make is to come at Vio Clubhouse on 14th February. It doesn't stop there. First of all, we are going to start with a pool party at our pool stand at Vio Bar, Vio Pool and Bar. Come there and make sure that you experience. We are going to make sure that you experience the best of hospitality at Vio Clubhouse. Come February 22. On Lovers Day, on Lovers Eve, I'm going to be there live. And Dr. Crack is going to be there. You want to know who Dr. Crack is? Our studio engineer, Dr. Crack, is going to be there. Sikata is going to be there live. Damilola Lavet is going to be there live. And expect the best. Myself and I, the Heke Master, the Lega can destroy, the commanding commander, the Puyaka evangelist, the only referee that doesn't have a whistle. Na Bella the usual. I'm going to be there live and direct. You want to know who the Lega Master is? The Lega can destroy. The small body, big engine. That is the day you are going to see me at Vio Clubhouse opening. I'm going to be there live and direct. Moving on. Our sports icon of the day is who else? But the almighty Ronaldinho of Brazil. You can call him Ronaldinho Gaucho. You won't be making a mistake. Ronaldinho is our sports icon of the day. Now, who is Ronaldinho? Brazilian superstar Ronaldinho, member of the Brazilian team that won the 2002 World Cup. He has played for clubs in Brazil, France, Spain, and Italy, and has twice been named FIFA World Player of the Year. Ronaldinho's early life. Ronaldinho was born Ronaldo de Assis Moreira on March 21, 1980 in Porto Alegre, Brazil. His father, João Moreira, was a former professional soccer player who also worked as a welder. Miguelina de Assis was a cosmetic saleswoman who later became a nurse. Ronaldo's older brother, Roberto Assis, was also a professional soccer player. Ronaldinho was surrounded by soccer from the days he was born. I come from a family where soccer has always been very present, he said. My uncles, my father and my brother were all playing kind of background. I learned a great deal from them. I tried to develop myself to it and more with passage of time. In particular, he idolized his father who suffered a fatal heart attack when Ronaldinho was 8 years old. He was one of the most important people for me and in my career, even though he died when I was very young, he said. He gave me some of the best advice I've ever had off the field. Do the right thing and be an honest, straight up guy. And on the field, play soccer as simply as possible. He always said, one of the most complicated things you can do is to play it simple. Ronaldinho began youth soccer at the age of 7, and it was the youth soccer player that he first received the nickname Ronaldinho. The diminutive form of his birth name Ronaldo. They always called me that when I was little because that Scrabble neighborhood. Ronaldinho's youth teams had to make do with makeshift playing fields. The only grass on the field was in the corner. Ronaldinho's Okay, Ronaldinho remembers there was no grass in the middle. It was just sand. In addition to soccer, Ronaldinho also played futsal, an offshoot of soccer played indoor on a hard court surface and with only 5 players on each side. Ronaldinho's early experiences with futsal helped shape his unique playing style, marked by his remarkable touch and also control of the ball. A lot of the moves I make overnight, a lot of the moves I make originated from futsal. Ronaldinho once said, explaining, it's played in a very small space control, he said. Ronaldinho quickly developed into one of Brazil's most talented youth soccer players. When he was 13 years old, 23 goals in a single game, while leading his team to a variety of junior championships. Ronaldinho immersed himself in Brazil's long and glorious soccer history, studying past greats such as Pelé, Rivalino, and Ronaldo, and dreaming of following in their footsteps. Then in 1997, a teenage Ronaldinho won a call-up to Brazil's under-17 national team. The squad won the FIFA Under-17 World Cup Championship in Egypt, and Ronaldinho was selected as the tournament's best player. Soon afterward, Ronaldinho signed his first professional contract to play for Grêmio, one of the most celebrated teams in the Brazilian league. Ronaldinho made his senior and Rivaldo. Ronaldinho scored 2 goals in 5 matches, including the game winner in a quarter-final victory to defeat Germany in the finals to claim its 5th World Cup title. In 2003, Ronaldinho fulfilled a lifelong dream by joining FC Barcelona of the Spanish League, one of the world's most storied clubs, and winning the legendary number 10 jersey, typically worn by the squad's greatest creative player. In 2004, and back-to-back FIFA World Player of the Year awards, the sport's highest individual honor. He also led his teammates to the pinnacle of club success in 2006 with a triumphant run to the prestigious Champions League tournament. The following month, Ronaldinho headlined a very talented Brazilian squad that entered the World Cup with sky-high expectations. However, the tournament ended in disappointment for the defending champions as France knocked Brazil out with a stunning upset in the quarterfinal. In 2008, Ronaldinho's Serie A giant was mostly non-script. Underscoring his fading status, the former World Player of the Year was not included in the 2010 Brazilian team that competed in the World Cup in South Africa. In 2011, Ronaldinho returned to Brazil to play for Flamengo in Rio de Janeiro. The relationship between the club and its most prominent player got off a great start when Flamengo won the 2011 Campeonato Carioca, but things turned sour by the following season. Ronaldinho missed several practices and performed indifferently in games, and eventually had his contract terminated due to unpaid wages. Ronaldinho Atletico Mineiro in June 2012, a move that reignited his dynamic playing activities, and he was given another shot with the national team to make the 2014 World Cup. Personal lifestyle legacy. In 2005, Ronaldinho and Brazilian dancer Janan Mendes had a son named Joao after Ronaldinho's late father. The Brazilian superstar remains close to his family, with brother Roberto serving as his agent and sister Daisy acting as his press coordinator. Now, Ronaldinho is
for the champion, stand up.
Oh, you have it. Ronaldinho is our sports icon of today's program of Sports 360. Come on Friday, we are going to have another sports icon. Guess who is going to be? Guess who is going to be? I'm not going to say it until Friday. Don't forget, you are listening to the commander, the Puyaka evangelist, the small body, big engine.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Moving on, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we now look at the EPL matches that is coming up. Guess what? EPL matches are coming up on the 10th of this month. On the 10th of this month, the English Premier League will be upon us. Stay tuned as I give you back-to-back features after this break. Don't go nowhere.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I dey enjoy this Vio radio.
Hey, gida leave him for me for Pure Radio. Wallahi, me I dey enjoy am for me. Haji ko na gode.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this Vio radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Vio radio.
Vio Radio.
Vio radio.
Vio radio.
Vio Radio FM. We are the best.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. You need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun. Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
Welcome back from that break. It is still the small body, big engine. The leg can destroy. The small body, big engine. The Heke master. The radio evangelist. Ogade. So EPL is finally coming back this Thursday. With the first game is going to be between Wolves and Arsenal. That game is coming up on Thursday on 10th February 2022. Wolves versus Arsenal. Man United versus Southampton on Saturday by 1:30 p.m. Watford versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Brentford versus Palace on Saturday. Leeds United versus Everton, same on Saturday. Norwich City versus Man City on Saturday. Tottenham on Saturday. Yes.
It's just life, that's how it is.
Moving on. After that game, Ogade. Make sure that this weekend, you make sure you celebrate your Valentine's Day at Vio Clubhouse, starting from VO pool party in the afternoon. I have a lot of people here in the studio looking at me, and Dami is one of them. Dami, you are coming for that party, whether you like it or not. I'm dragging you to that party, Dami. This is where we are going to draw it close on today's episode of Sports 360. Don't forget, from me to you, from the Leg can destroy. From me to you, my name still remains Anna Sovenishus Aoinze. It is peace, love, Arrivederci. Have a good afternoon to you all.
I have to pick myself up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions.